Jodi. This would be for you. Have you ever thought about using the burning of Notre Dame in a story? I think that is a cathedral rather than a person. I think it would be something that Max and Markham may have inadvertently been involved in when they were working freelance.
Oh God, yes, if anybody's going to accidentally burn down a cathedral, it's going to be those two. No, I haven't thought about it actually, because it's a little bit recent.
Yeah.
I'm really not interested in anything after 1485. and in fact, the year 1 AD I tend to regard as distressingly modern. I'm an ancient history girl.
Yeah.
I'm well into Babylon at the moment. So the answer to that is no, not because it's not interesting. It's just too modern for me. I like the old stuff.
Yeah. I was actually, I think the day after, or maybe 2 days after Notre Dame went up in flames, I was at Tewkesbury Abbey, because I'd never been there. And I do like ecclesiastical buildings, and so I wandered in. And of course had to make some joke about matches. You know, and I said, does this worry you? And we got into a conversation about it. And what I didn't realise was that the reason that the whole of Notre Dame was not destroyed is because medieval architects knew that there was basically a forest on the roof, because that's what it is, and the vaulting is a fire break. So when you look up, and if you don't see wood, and you can see some beautiful spider vaulting, you're actually looking at a medieval fire break. That is essentially what's done. And roof fires were very, very common, and that's why you have these massive stone fire breaks. That's what it is, and they were very smart.
I've read somewhere that Coventry Cathedral in the war would not have burned if the Victorians hadn't made improvements to the fabric. Because they put metal girders and bracing and buttresses and things. And when the cathedral was bombed and it caught fire, the metal shifted and moved and expanded, and that was what brought it down.
Yeah.
And if they'd left it to medieval people who knew what they were doing, it might still be standing today.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason they didn't make the pyramids out of wood, clearly. Because it wouldn't be there now. I mean, it's logical to me. Also, the other one, of course, because standards authorities, that's a very interesting subject. I'm sure people have looked into that. Before the war, the hose fittings for the fire brigades were all different. And when someone said, look, Coventry's on fire, would you all come up? And they were going, sure, and then they're going, okay, well that's a problem.
That was what always annoyed me about the A-Team, when they were making their magic stuff. It never crashed to the ground because nobody had a Phillips screwdriver. All the fuses always fitted, all the fittings always went together. That does not happen in real life.
Yeah, it's my favourite bit of Apollo 13, where they have to make a square peg fit in a round hole.
Yes.
And you go, okay, if that's not engineering, I don't know what it is. My favourite part of the film, really, to be honest. The scrubbers, the CO2 scrubbers, if anyone's scratching it.